Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Dungeon Tales. So obviously I've only got a warrior unlocked, so I think I'm gonna maybe go for a block build. Well, to get a block build it all depends on what cards I get offered, so obviously this battle I'm just gonna start trying to deal damage to him because he's just gonna power up and hopefully I can kill him before he damages me. So I just put some shield so I don't take any damage, and yeah, I mean, I'm really enjoying this game at the moment. It's so much fun and I like the different kind of effects you can do, like we can put on extra damage when you like do the mace because it makes them bleed or something. But yeah, I don't really want to take any of these cards here, so I'm probably going to skip and maybe hopefully get some bit of better luck in the next card choice. So just going to build up some block here. And yeah, I mean, it's really fun. I'm quite enjoying this game at the moment and I'm really happy with the graphics. So yeah, it's like really nice graphics. The art style is quite unique as well, so I'm trying to unlock a new character now, so I've been grinding away off screen, so hopefully I can get a new character soon, but it's gonna take a while. Yeah, I like the fact that even if it's two of the same kind of enemies, they do different things, and let's see what we get. And oh yes, Tower Shield, gain 25 armors, but I need to play 50 total block before I get it, so I think I'm gonna take that one, and then we'll go on to the next battle. And then also we need to build up some block here, so I don't have enough blocks, so I'm just going to hopefully try get some block, which I do. And yeah, I mean, it's interesting having different types of enemies, and you can really decide if you want to go for an all-out block build or an all-out attack build. It's really good because you, depending on the cards you get different types of abilities and different ways to deal damage. And I mean, I'm still rather quite new to this game, so it's just trying to figure out which are the best cards to take. And oh yes, gain armor and draw a card. So luckily I wanted to do a block build and it seems like I am, so I'm just going to increase my max HP here. I don't need to go up, and I'm avoiding the elite because I don't think I have enough for the block build yet, and just going to gain some armor, and I'm deciding which one I want to attack first. And yeah, I should have attacked that enemy with all of the cards first, but here we are. My block build is going really well at the moment. So I wonder how much block I can get in total. I mean, really need to build up my block, and I mean, it's annoying that it restarts at the every start of each turn, but if you get the block build going well, I mean, as you can see, I've got enough armor to not take any damage. So with this character at the moment, I've got a starting relic, which every time I play an attack card I gain 2 armor for it, so that's really helpful as well, especially if you want to do a block build. So as you can see up in the top corner, when I attack, it comes underneath my HP bar, it comes up with I think the 6 shield. That's because I've played 3 attack cards which gives me 6 shield. So yeah, it's a good way you can really get a good block build going with some of the relics and cards you can get. And the only one downside to it is I haven't got a really good way to deal a lot of damage at the moment, so each battle is taking quite a while to do, which is annoying. But maybe I can find a card which does damage for each time I get a shield, or maybe like lose half of my shield and do damage for half of the amount of my shield. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm not very good at getting some damage at the moment, and yeah, I'm just trying to build up my block so I'm not taking much damage, and unfortunately it's dragging this battle rank for so long, so I might just skip to when I finish it, or I'll just leave it in to show you how long this battle actually takes. It's quite annoying, and as you see, it's finished, so double my armor. Oh my god, this is going to be a hell of a block build. I mean, definitely going to take double my armor. So we're just going to head off to a question mark to see what it is. In the middle of a room you find a sweaty tower. No, yes. So steroids. Start with each combat with 4 power. Oh, brilliant. I'll take that. And then into a chest, and let's see what we get. So 112 gold and cherry, so we gain 8 extra HP. That's quite a good relic. So with her steroids, I mean being able to do extra damage, so that's what the 4 power is, and I'm guessing it's now done, so it's back to building up my block. So if this battle takes too long, I might just skip it forward, so you don't have to sit here for like 20 minutes watching me try and defeat it. But I mean, it's part of the build, is trying to gain my block up so I don't take any damage. Just really need a card which deals damage for block. Thankfully that didn't take too long, and I might take the feeble card here, so it makes the enemy's attack weaker, which is always helpful. So when they do damage, they're not doing as much damage, and as you can see, it infects all, so now that person who's attacking me is going to attack for less. And silly me, I'm just building up my block where I could be doing damage, so almost killed one of them now, so it's really helpful starting off with 4 power. So just gonna try gain some more armor so I don't take damage as usual, part of a block build, and just hopefully get enough to kill all of these enemies before they do damage to me. Thankfully that wasn't too long of a, so I can damage 10 to all enemies or deal 6 damage and gain armor. So 9 armor and 6 damage because I'm doing a block build, and I decided to take the 10 to all enemies because I think I've got enough for my block, and I just need that extra power where I deal damage to all enemies, and 10 damage is quite a lot at the moment. So yeah, just definitely gonna play that feeble card. As you can see, it made the attack damage so much weaker, and now it's just trying to make sure I can get the damage on this enemy and kill it, and hopefully I get a good card reward. Gain 3 power or damage, deal 8 damage for no use of mana. I'm gonna take that card definitely. So into a question mark. Let's go and explore the door. I mean, let me know if you kind of want me to read this or... Well, thankfully that was a nice easy fight, able to kill it quite quickly, and oh yes, your armor no longer expires. We're gonna take that because that's quite annoying, losing all of your armor after you build it up. And I think I'm just gonna heal here. Yeah, we're heal. Because we're about to fight the boss and... Ooh, what is this boss here? He looks like has a lot of health, so I really need to do some damage to him, but I played that my armor no longer expires, so I can just gain extra armor, and as you can see, already up to 40 armor, but he is gonna attack me, take most of it off, but I'm gonna make him feeble, so his attack's just less, and we're just gonna see how much shield we can get. So I'm up to 40 armor, so that's pretty good at the moment, and yeah, we're just gonna definitely try build up a block. Just gonna use up some attack on him, and hopefully, oh, so if I attack him enough times, he will back down and cancel his attack. That's really good. So as you can see, already up to 126 odd armor, gonna gain some more armor and double it, so 270 block at the moment. I mean, I think that should be enough, but do we just keep building up some more block? Yeah, we'll see how high we can get it. So what I'm gonna do is I'll skip it forward, so you're not sat here watching me build up all of this block, and I'll bring it back to when it's interesting, which is just now. So as you can see, I'm up to 552 armor. I think I've got enough here, so I'll just basically do a cut here and bring it back to if anything interesting happens, if he does any kind of different attacks, or potentially when I'm just about to kill him. So yeah, nothing interesting happened. So as you can see, I was up to 610 armor, and that is a killing blow. So gain 3 relics and 3 curses, no thank you. 1 armor and 1 energy and play 7 cards, or 1 max energy and 1 less card to choose from. I'm just going to take the eye patch, and yeah, we'll just carry on with this block build and see how far we can take it. So we're now fighting vampires, so I'm glad I've got quite a decent block build going because they seem to do a lot of damage, so hopefully I can mitigate it by building up enough shield. Yes, perfect. We've just got the card we want, so each time we gain armor, we deal 4 damage to a random enemy, which is really helpful. It means I can do some extra damage. And this is the only bad thing about doing this block build, is I don't have enough damage to kill enemies quick enough, which is really annoying. So maybe don't go for like block build, and maybe go for like split damage and block, and that could be very helpful. And unfortunately I didn't have enough mana to kill them, and I was hoping a shield would have attacked the other person just like that. So I've got a nice easy victory. I'm just gonna kill him by gaining armor because why not? And oh my god, Revenge is just a card I'm looking for. For each successful block, deal 4 damage for each time you block. So there's the synergy with building up armor. Each time I block them, I get 4 damage on that card. So say if I block 10 times, there's 40 damage I can do. And as you can see, there's 4 damage because I've started with 4 shield, and unfortunately I don't have enough armor here, so just gonna try to get some damage on one. Oh my god, I'm so silly, I should have played the mace first. Oh god, just annoyed playing stupid decisions there, but built up my block, so hopefully, and yes, my armor doesn't fade, so that's brilliant. I can build up my block, and hopefully I'll be able to do a killing blow with the revenge. So yeah, and now each time I gain shield, and as you can see I've blocked a couple of times, which was able to do 6, but doubling my armor and 12 damage is not enough. I really need to build up my power somehow, so unfortunately it's going to take a while, so I might just skip back to when something interesting happens. So we should be able to kill within a couple of turns here. He's on 22 health. And unfortunately not, so just gonna gain armor, and he's on 10 health. Do I get the damage? Yes, so there's revenge. So I just built up some more block, just trying to kill him by block, but I didn't, so I should have really played a revenge card. And shield bash, damage equal to your armor. Oh my god, that'd be brilliant. So this is just a phase of trying to build up my block, so I'm just gonna skip forward into anything interesting happens, because this battle goes on for quite a while, so I don't want to keep it boring, and I just want to jump to the action so you're not sat here watching me build up my block all the time. So right here I've got 17 armor, so I was able to kill that Mugger. So it's got a real good synergy if you can get your armor up high enough, and as you can see I've got a lot of armor here. I can't really kill him, so let's just build up some more armor and hopefully... Oh wait, no, I can kill him. So there we go. That worked out quite well, and a bit of extra gold, and yeah, we've got nothing decent here, so I'm just gonna skip. So we're now in the shop, so every time 4 attack cards are played in a row, gain 1 power, 20 golds, and a chance of question mark being treasure. I'm not sure, I think I would just do every 4 attack, that's extra damage. Now that pinata is pretty cool, so my next 2 treasure chests will contain 2 relics. That's brilliant, so let's fight this elite, shall we? Now this just seems like a normal, but oh, he spawns enemies. Alright, okay, interesting. So I don't think we're going to do very well. We've not got enough damage. I mean, I wasn't really of a very good damage card, so I'm just going to try and kill as much as I can here, so I can wipe out 1 enemy. That's really helpful. So it looks like he's just going to keep spawning more enemies in, so I'm just going to jump forward to anything interesting because my damage isn't very high at the moment and it's going to take me ages to finish this combat, so I'll skip to when something interesting happens now. And just like that, with a power of editing, here we are just before we kill him, so there we go. So we got some gold and gain 15 armor and lose power, or draw a card and dispute it, maybe take the armor, and if you have a curse, whenever you dispute a card, lose 1 HP. That's kind of a bad relic, so I'm just gonna skip it or take it if I can't skip it, and into his chest. So what do we get here? Gold. So for each curse you have, increase your match HP by 7. That's gonna be quite helpful. And spinach, I'm immune to being weakened. So man sitting in the middle of the room, he opens his hands and says, you take the blue pill, the story ends here. You wake up in your bed, you take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I'll show you how deep a rabbit hole goes. obviously leveraging a matrix. So red pill at worst, which heals me 50%. Oh well, we're fighting Psyduck. Funny that, I'm guessing he's gonna confuse me. I mean, Psyduck was quite a useless Pokemon until you evolved him. I mean, maybe he doesn't do much damage and just tries to confuse me. Anyway, we're obviously gonna try build up my armor, so again, I'll skip till either I do a killing blow or anything interesting happens, because I really don't want to make this video too long of just building up my armor. Yeah, so nothing interesting happens, so here's a killing blow because of my ability where I deal damage for each shield I have, and at the end of each turn, attack to all enemies. Yeah, retain that, and let's see what this next fight is. And oh, that is one fugly ass looking creature. I mean, obviously again, I'm not gonna bore you by keeping it on the screen for too long of me building up my block, so I'm just gonna skip to anything interesting because he just looks like he's gonna do damage, so I'll skip to either killing blow or I'm dead. Well, that's right, nothing interesting happened, so here it is. I get that at the end, so I'm just gonna shield bash him and see what card I get. Deal 16 damage and inflict 3 feeble. I'll probably take that because it gives me a bit of extra damage. Into another question mark. Strange beams of light radiate from a swirling vortex of smoke and flames. Everywhere you turn, it's there before you. Suddenly, you're enveloped and you are presented with 3 choices. Run away, pay tribute, or embrace. Yeah, we embrace the darkness. At the start of each turn, gain 1 power, lose 2 HP. I mean, it's a curse. Anyway, we're gonna head into the final boss battle of this act, and it's Skeletor, and I really hope they have a copyright for these characters because they seem to be stealing it, but maybe they're slightly different enough, and I guess their name's not trademarked. So I'm guessing he's just gonna spawn enemies and attack, so I will skip to when something interesting happens because I really don't want to bore you guys by watching me build up block and play the same cards over and over, so I'll see you when anything interesting happens. So here we are with 29 HP and I've got enough damage to kill Skeletor, so I'm gonna kill him with my shield. And what do we take? Do we take Bionic Arm? Whenever you enter a campfire, gain 2 health for each ability card, and will gain 3 relics and 3 curses. I think I'm gonna do that with my HP being able to gain because of the other relic I got. So here we are, we're in the first fight of Act 3, and on the just going through my curses I've got, and I'll show you a fact that I've managed to get 117 HP because of Raven's relic there. So yeah, these enemies are hitting for quite a lot of damage, and I'm not being able to build up my block, and as you can see I'm already over halfway through my health and I've not been able to deal enough damage to take them out yet. Well, I'm able to make it out with my life just about. I've got 46 HP. Hopefully I can find a healing card, which I don't, so I'm just going to skip these cards. Oh wow, it looks like I've bumped into some cults here, so I mean, looks like they're going to be dealing a lot of damage to me, and unfortunately I've not got very good damage cards at the moment, but being able to hit 10 damage on all of them and Oh wow, god, they are really hitting hard. I mean, is this going to be the end of the run? I mean, it is Act 3, so it's pretty hard, and starting with such little health to begin with, it's not going to look pretty, so I think this is almost where the run ends, unless a miracle happens. Yeah, I just really didn't take enough damage cards. I mean, I tried to do a block build and I did get a lot of block, but unfortunately not got the damage to deal with these enemies with a lot of HP, and the fact that they're inflicting so many different statuses on me and making me weaker, making me take extra damage, but they're also powering up so they do more damage. And oh yes, oh my god, a miracle happened, so gain 3 power and it will finish at the end of his turn, or gain block each attack we play. So we're gonna go into this fight, and it's another cultist and a vampire, and I'm on 14 HP. I mean, could I pull off another miracle? I mean, I've got a lot of armor, so maybe I can. And I'm gonna go for a cultist because that's got the most health, and I need to kill them quicker because he seems to be causing a lot of damage. And oh god, I've got 4 HP, so I think this is where the run ends, guys. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, hit that like button and subscribe for more content, and check out my channel because I've got playlists of games I'm playing at the moment, and if you enjoy this game you might enjoy some of the other games I'm playing. So just want to say thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.